Good morning, Roger. How are you?
I'm good, Patrick. How are you today?
Oh, fantastic. We're dating this, of course. I'm down an hour of sleep, but that's okay. Everybody else that's watching this, they all lost an hour here as well. So spring has sprung, and we're now back on daylight savings time. But that will not affect my poor to average gameplay here today, I'm sure. Boy, we are here for session number 2 now of our first play of the Chancellorsville Campaign, which is scenario number 6 from Stonewall's Last Battle. If this is your first time catching one of these because the YouTube algorithm randomly just dropped this in there because of the tagging that I'm using, well, stop it here, go back and watch the setup and the first 3 turns. We're going to be starting on turn 4 today. And my partner in crime, Roger, is here. As always, we got a Sunday morning with coffee, and we're gonna see if we can feel our way through this. It's pretty meat and potatoes, I gotta say. I mean, with the exception of some of the rules that we're gonna talk about here in a second. There's not a lot of real estate. There's not much going on. No off maps or anything like that. So this is actually, if you can get your hands on it, not a bad little campaign scenario to start with. I still think Hood Strikes North is probably the best one we've played for first timers. I think that was probably our first campaign play.
It was our first campaign play, yeah.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on this now that we've had a session?
Well, I feel like just kind of every time I kind of open this up and I look at it, I just feel like there's this glacier heading at me. It's not an avalanche. It's not going to be a fast. Well, I think once you punch a hole, things are going to start to fall apart pretty quickly, just because the sheer manpower that's going to be crossing this river. It's going to be very interesting. I think I really got incredibly lucky. I got Longstreet right out of the box with Hood, and that's so going to be so important for me to have it. I think to be able to potentially hold back the mini glacier coming in from the west. But yeah, it's going to be. I'll do the best I can. I just keep looking at this stack you build under Hooker. It's like I can't even count all that up in my head anymore. I just stop when it gets like up into the 40s. It's just like
Right.
okay, that's
It's 50, it's 50 plus. It's that column on the end of the CRT that you're like, you're never going to use this. That's never going to go so well.
and with 14 pieces of artillery.
Come take it.
Like okay,
Yeah. Well, on this one, to your point about the glacier, I have to retool my thoughts and go back to what I've always considered this game is, and you'll hear me time and time again, kids, that this is a game of maneuver. And I think when Ed set this one up, that yes, smacking the Confederates around, that's certainly part and parcel of this whole system. But this one really does highlight, look, the whole point is to get across the damn Rappahannock. And if at 2 points per and 7 corps out there, if you can get 14 points just from crossing the river, you don't have to attack anybody. Clearly, I mean, that failed, but in some places, as we've seen with this stack here, if you could just utilize a ford or a bridge or whatever and just get a bridgehead over there, then that's going to earn you points. And then the point salad part, to use our Euro term from other games, is getting little victory points here and there. I got a couple of points from burning Culpeper. Well, Roger got 5 against me by just taking out one very vulnerable depot, as it turns out, just because of the string of initiatives and Stewart being Stewart. So hopefully I can make him pay for that. But yeah, when you look at the victory point schedule on paper, really, all you have to do, I'm using my air quotes of that, is just get across the river a little bit and then try to find a few ways to score some extra victory points and perhaps take out a small Confederate brigade or division, get some retreat losses, get a really good attack, and then that could put you right back in it. Now, because of the situation, I think I have to earn 24 victory points when all is said and done because of the loss of the depot. But when we look at the schedule now, I've earned some of that back. Right now I'm at negative 3 points. And then with my 3 victory point losses in manpower, I'm back at negative 6. So, hurrah! Don't make stupid attacks across the river. That's the fundamental here, kids. But yeah, this one I think our event for this time was really no effect. Hooker did not screw up so much in the first 3 days to be relieved by Lincoln. and that just means we press on. But I get to attempt here for the first time in one of our campaign games. Let me open that up here. We've done our random events. Now we're going to do our ammunition phase. So that's the first thing out of the gate here. Did you have any other thoughts on this, Roger, before we get underway? I mean, I'm certainly ready. Oh, wait, corrections. Yeah, corrections.
Something I missed, and this is one of those things I can do according to the rules. Is there's a special rule about Confederate divisions, and I really where you can break them into brigades, and I thought it was only with Longstreet's corps. Early, I could do the same thing, so I could bring Gordon on as a substitute instead of using the generic subs. And if you're okay with me doing that, I'll certainly make that swap. I've got it down here, just north of Harrison's Crossing.
Sure.
And the advantage is it gives me a tactical of 2. That's really the only difference. So if you're okay with me making that change, and that's something I need to try to remember going forward, that's an option I have with early, and then I have that option of now with the Longstreet's guys. I think they're already broken into their various brigades, so I could consolidate them into a division, which of course makes it easier to pull off a corps assault or a grand assault since they're now in one unit instead of having to get 2. Of course, Longstreet's 7, so.
Yeah, and there's certainly something to be said for having small brigades of at least 3 or 4, because that's a lot of speed bumps and things. But that was our correction that Roger thought of, and I don't think anyone gave any. And again, thank you for the feedback. We're looking at you, Holger, and yes, some of your tactical comments on the 1st Pennsylvania Cavalry. Yes, I missed that he was way over there. Roger even pointed that out. That's going to happen, and everybody's like, "Why didn't you go right for him and do your big grand assault?" And I just point out the hundreds of hours of video documented evidence of me rolling poorly in assaults and even worse in grand assaults, and hookers of 4. So better to just kind of stack it up. Consider that a couple of corps across the river, and we'll just see how it goes from there. But that's fine. There'll be time for blood, I'm sure. But I'm ready to go if you're ready.
Yeah, and I think you have 3 corps across the river successfully at the moment.
I do. I have the 3rd Corps, the 11th, the
second, I think, is fully across,
and almost got the 5th across. So yeah,
almost got the 5th. So that's 6
8
more points for you.
Right. So knocking on 8, we'll see. But if I can get the 1st and the 6th and the 12th, well, then that's another 6 points. But so much of that depends on everything in this game. Let's do our ammunition now. You didn't deplete any, so I'm the only one that's down some ammunition. So I've got Howe and Newton. And the way this works is the Union gets 6 die rolls during this phase. The Confederates would get 4. And all I'm trying to do is get less than 6. If you get less than 6, and then there are modifiers, and the modifiers are based on your supply route. Luckily, the guys that are missing anything have a clear line of supply back to Belle Plaine or Falmouth, so that's not a problem. So that's a +0 modifier on that, and the only other one is a +1 because they're both exhausted. So for each of the 6 rolls, I'll add a +1, and I just want to get less than 6. So if I get a 4 or less on any of those 6 rolls, then I could tick a box. So essentially, I just want to get 2 4s or lesses. So I'm going to roll 1, 2, 3. Okay, come on, dice. Come on. There we go. There's 1, and there's 2. All right, so I will forego the last one, and I can clear. There we go. Clear the ammunition from both of those. They have gotten the wagons back, and all is good and proper for them. So they're back in fairly good ammunition order. What do we got next? Leader transfers. That's me first. There's no reason to move anybody. Howard is in a good spot to help defend. So that's nothing for me.
I want to move Claus to Sims. I'll leave everybody else where they are.
Okay. Then we have attachments. I don't think. Do you have any attachments? Do you want to suck sub 2 back into Hill?
No, I don't believe I will. I think I'll leave him. That's it for me.
All right. I don't have anybody. I didn't split anybody off. So here it comes. The big first initiative. So much will depend on this. So good luck to you, sir.
Yeah, good luck to you.
And because I'm a suspicious man, I'm gonna hold my own fate. I'm gonna roll the dice here. So Union left, Confederate right. Oh, it's yours.
Well, I guess I need to. Now it needs to be 5 or more to destroy the bridge, right?
Yes.
So Gordon couldn't do it. So I will move Sims. He loses his entrenchments. And he's just going to make a min move into that bridge area there. And does that destroy the bridge automatically?
It does. Yeah.
Okay.
Poof, it goes. Put that over there, just in case for later. I got one in reserve that I can use.
Let's turn to the left flank here. We'll have Longstreet activate right, and Perry, and Hood. Here's their movement.
No. It continues.
So that's eight movement points. Okay, so right and Perry will go 1 and 2 to there. And Hood will go 1 to here. So he has enough to make Hood will make the prepared attack. So the type's going to be +1. Tactical is +2. I have the flank is 6 hexes are covered and 2 come off for a flank of a +2.
+2.
Artillery is woods, so there's no effect on artillery. There's no terrain. It's not raining, so it's a final of a +5.
+5.
Oh, it's a 6.
Ooh, so you're telling me the chance. All right. Come on, defenders. Not bad. So it's a +4. So
+4 result.
you had a chance and you frittered it away, shirts. All right.
+4 on
All right, 6.
6.
So 1 DR for me.
Manpower. So you're at 4 now? +4 on 14 is 1 for me.
Oh, so we each lost 1? Okay. Well, that's not the worst thing. So they're going to get that. 1, 2, 3. Lose a manpower. And they're down to from a 6 to a 5. So we each take 1. So there you go. So yeah, USA at 4 and CSA at 1. So I have to go to Barry or Whipple, because they're both in 4, but they're both friendlies, treated like a road. So yeah, I'll go to Whipple. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yay, across the room. Never to return. Okay, and I think I had a loss in. Was it a little F or a big F? It was a little F, okay. Well, that was unfortunate. At least it didn't go to disorganized. Okay, so that's that. Initiative. That's mine. Of Longstreet activate Kershaw. He'll transfer to him. He'll go 1, 2, and 3. Initiative. That's yours.
Thank the maker. Howard will activate Devon's. Here's movement +1. It's 5. He's got to transfer down to him. Not that it matters. And we have an extended march going to 2. Here's a +1. He's okay. So 1, 2, 3 to there. Just for now. Initiative. That's yours.
We'll take W.H. Lee. 6, 7, right? It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. Initiative. 3rd Virginia. He can go 10. He'll go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Initiative, that's yours.
Okay. Let's see if we can't deal with F. Lee up here. I'll have Devin march. And here's his movement, straight up. It's 8. Perfect. He does not need an extended march, so he's going to make a prepared attack on Stewart.
Ooh, you think you are, huh?
I think I am. That's right. Alright, so +1 prep. Got to offset all the negatives here. We got 6 hexes covered, but it's cav on cav, so that's reduced to a 2. And then this one comes off. And that's the only one. So I see a +1 for a final flank. I am a ratio of +1 for 2 to 1. And I'm a -1 for tactical. So I see 3 up, 1 down for +2.
The type ratio, yep.
Okay. Coming out from the non-creek side, so here's a +2. Hey, alright, well.
So it's a +1.
It is +1, yeah. So both the check, check, check. Stewart's going nowhere, he's in a box. You may do a voluntary retreat if you
3.
wish.
He's already flipped. That's 2 to 4 hexes, is
It's
that correct?
1 to 4, but it follows all
1 to
of the,
4.
yeah.
He goes there.
Yep.
And that would then be 1, 2, 3, and we'll go 4 to there.
Okay. Well, had him briefly, and then he slipped away. Slipped the noose. Initiative. That's mine again. Well, let's check the next box off of the things I need to do today. Buford's going to activate. He's going to go 7. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Initiative. That's yours.
We'll take WH Lee again. He will need an extend march. You can go 8. Here's his extend straight up. He's okay. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to there. Initiative. That's mine. Take the 3rd Virginia. Wow, he can go 12. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to there. Initiative. Mine. WH lead of T3. He can go 7. Here's his extend now +1. Oh, he's going to flip. He go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
Well, I feel like Howard has been presented an opportunity here, so Devon's will go to 3. And here's their movement. +1. 5. Here's extended march of +2. They're okay. What would 3rd Virginia like to do?
Okay, I'll retreat out of there.
I think you're a net
Oh,
-1.
yeah, flip them. So go 1, 2. You have to go 4, right?
Yeah.
3, 4.
Lost 1, so I've got 4. Hmm. We'll go there. Initiative. That's mine. Okay. Let's take Buford to 2. Movement. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to there. Initiative. Mine again. We'll push Buford then. Buford will go to 3. Let's see if we can get there. He can. Here's extended march of +1. He's alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to there. Initiative. That's mine. I will set fire to the Orange Courthouse. So
That does not require an extend march, right?
it does not. So we'll clone this. And we'll take it down here.
That's worth another 2 points.
Another 2 points. There we go. Alright. And he goes to 4. VP. Alright, so bring that down. 1 and 2. Alright, initiative. That's mine again. Let's come back over to the main front here. Guess Macintosh will stay in the fray here. So we will have him march. Here's movement straight up. Oh, very nice. He will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 there. Initiative. Continuing to be mine. I will bring the 1st Pennsylvania up. Quake and Fear. Sorry, Pennsylvanians. Here's movement. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I gonna pass for the moment.
Sure, why not? I will continue with the 1st Pennsylvania. Here's movement. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Initiative. Alright. Well, gonna have to get a little bloody over here, I think. I don't want to. You know I don't want to. But we gotta try to prevent you from digging in some way. So I'm gonna try this first. I will have Bernie activate. And we're gonna attempt an assault on Posey and Mahone. So here is the assault attempt. It comes off. So what I see is +1 for assault, +1 for tactical, +1 for ratio of 2 to 1. There is no cannon in the woods, and I don't believe I have a flank. I've got 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Flank's going to come off. So I just see a +3, unless you have anything else that you can see. No creek, no nothing.
Well, it's the +3.
All right, here's +3. Go! It's a 5. Ooh!
Oh, +4 result.
The sun is shining.
Let's
+4.
see.
+4. I had 15. +4, 15.
It's 7.
I lose 1. And
I
you,
lose one as well.
okay, so the stalemate continues. So that goes there,
Start
and
with three
that goes there.
fatigues.
And I was
They're going to be demoralized.
little F. Okay,
And I'll take it off of
one. Take it off of him.
Owen, I guess. Let's see. No, I'll take it off of Posey. And so they've got to retreat. Further away by road. They could go either way, but they'll go Mine Road. 1, 2, 3. Tabernacle Church for 4.
I will take the hex. Sickles is doing a good job. All right, here is
So that's 2 to 5 now losses.
2 to 5. Yep.
And
Here's initiative. That's yours.
better block that if I can. Activate Longstreet's going to activate everybody. Hood and his 3 brigades here. Their movement. It's 4. Longstreet will stay with the 3 brigades. Hood's going to move first. Here's his extend. He's okay. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. So just going to go back 1 hex to there. Initiative. Yours.
Another thing checked off the dumb things I gotta do today. Now for the big ugly. I gotta prevent these guys from digging in today. So we're gonna have to take a shot. Do the best I can. So the best way to do that, I think, is all right. So we're gonna try with Meade is the best bet. So Meade will attempt with. I'll take 2 shots at this. Basically, I'm gonna see if old Joe can help out. We're gonna attempt an assault with Griffin and Sykes.
Mm-hmm.
Rogers
That's on Jackson.
on Jackson, yeah. Griffin and
Okay.
Sykes will attempt. So here is the assault attempt against him. Fantastic. They both can participate. Now we'll see Fightin Joe. Can we get some more people involved? And he says no.
Oh, yeah. Army, you have to be less. You can't be
Yeah,
equal to.
exactly. All right. Well, at least we got the ratio covered. That's significant. I was hoping to get the artillery covered too to bring in the extra artillery, but that's fine. All right. So we've got +1 for assault. So minuses are going to be -1 for tactical because it's Jackson. Then -1 because I only have 2 pieces to your 5 in rolling, so it should be just a straight -1 at -3.
Yep.
Okay.
One more artillery piece you'd have been in
Yep.
-2, but
Yep. So I see 1 up and 2 down for a -1 attack. Now again,
Mhm.
we do not encourage this. This is dumb. This is simply so that I can hopefully get him fatigued a little bit so he can't dig in. But maybe we'll do a follow-up. We'll see. All right, here's attack -1. Yeah! Ooh, so
it
it's
more than fatigue me out.
5-3, yeah. So we got him out of there. I'm stunned.
So it's a +3 result.
+3.
On 20 is going to be some manpower losses too.
+3, and I've got 23, so it's 2 FA for me. Big F.
2 DR for me.
All right, we continue.
I'll take them off of Colquitt, I guess.
No harm, no foul. And I'm going to take them off of Griffin.
It's just a DR, so I'm not demoralized at least.
Right.
Well, I want to keep Jackson within range, so we're just going to go 1, 2 to Goodwin.
As much as I'd like to take the hex, I really would, but I just know the next initiative will be Anderson coming screaming in and flanking me, so I'm going to be prudent and not take the hex. Initiative, and as it turns out, a very good call.
Yeah, now the question is, wow. Hey, I want to activate sub 2. Eco 4. Wait, that's not a hex. That's not one. He's not in his ox. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 there. Initiative. That's mine. He is just outside of Jackson's range. Take Thomas by himself. He's outside of Jackson's range. He goes 5. I'm going to have to go this way. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Initiative. That's yours.
Okay, I feel like I need to take another shot at these other guys here, but I don't know that I'm going to be quite that lucky again. Early is a 3, so at least I won't get a minus tactical.
I thought about trying to get them out of there, but having to do them one at a time. And I thought, well, does that help you to give you that hex for free? I just didn't know.
Yep.
Because I figured you'd take another shot. And
all right, we're going to try it again. We're going to Griffin and Sykes. They've been a powerhouse, so we're going to take them to 4, and I'm also going to include the 5th Corps Artillery, just see if we can get overcome that artillery in the clear, because I don't think Hooker's going to help me, so at least I've got some options this way. So here is the assault attempt. All right. Got it.
So you're at 23.
23 to 20, so that's ratio covered. I don't think I want to go any higher than that. Yeah, I'm already in that column. Okay. So +1 assault. Tactical is even. Ratio is covered. Artillery is covered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hex is covered, but 3 of them are going to come off. So, no flank. I just see a +1 assault.
Yeah, after all that, I think that's correct. Yeah.
But I'm not losing 2 in artillery and tactical.
Yeah.
So, all right, here's +1. Bam! Wow! Holy crap!
There you go. Got your 6-1 split there.
So
that's a +5 on 20. That's going to be +6. Yeah, I can't do math.
+6 on 20.
So that's going to be
3DR.
Buddy, 3DR. It's italicized even.
Oh, yeah, there's no panic in this one.
Oh, that's where that was. I was trying to remember where that came from.
Yeah. And then I'm 23, so just a 1A for me. So I picked up a couple.
1,
2, and 3.
2, 3.
I'll take it off.
Flip.
Griffin.
And they also get demoralized. Not a double demoralization, but. And I lose 3 manpower. I'll take them all off of Wofford, I guess. So he loses entrenchments. And he's going to pick up. He's going to 1, 2, and 3. And they've got to retreat further away by road for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they'll stop at the depot.
And I still will not take that hex. Just safety in numbers, I think. Yep. Initiative. It's mine. Okay. I'm going to bring some artillery over, so I'm going to activate Artillery Reserve 1 with some leader. Probably Couch. They'll lose their entrenchments. We're going to bring those over. So here's movement. 4. They can go 1 and 3 more. All right, cool. Okay, so that's good. Initiative. That's mine. Yep. So I've checked all the boxes I wanted to do today. My string of luck is going to continue farther than this. I want to leave things open for bridge construction, so I might as well just get the artillery reserve over there too. So RD2 activated. Move comes out of entrenchments. Movement. Perfect. And he will join them. Okay. Initiative. That's yours.
Ay, ay, ay. I'll have Jackson activate Thomas. Here's his movement. 4. He's going to go 1, 2. Oh, I meant to transfer him. It's okay for me to transfer Jackson to Thomas?
Sure, of course.
Thomas. He's going to end up going to here, which gives him the readout, right? He gets the readout.
Yeah,
hex.
Absolutely. Yep.
Initiative. That's yours.
I think I'm gonna move Williams with Slocum. So here is movement +1. All right. Well, it'll just go there and there to Falmouth. Initiative. Yours.
I'm going to pass.
Oh, by the way, we have not been counting your artillery.
Oh, we haven't been.
Yes. So yeah, let's insert that right here. So we just realized that the ammunition pad needs to be updated for Roger because I've gotten all fatigues. So hooray! But for Roger, your ammo pad needs to reflect that.
Mahone and Posey.
Mahone and Posey.
So oh, okay. It's increase ammo.
Yep.
It marks it. Increase ammo. It's Mahone and Posey and Wofford and Early.
Yeah, I've been fortunate to get either little F's or big F's, so I'm gonna just double check mine.
Didn't Devons take a D on my attack on him?
Devin. Shirts.
Under Howard?
Shirts did. Yeah, Shirts. So yeah, let me. Shirts.
Or Shirts, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Shirts should be down 1. So he's
the only one.
Yep. There we go. That's the only one that I got a D on. So. All right, so ammo pad is correct, and it is, you pass to me. All right, I'm going to take Wadsworth and activate him with Reynolds. And here's movement +1, 4. He's going to go 1, 2. Ooh, he's got 5. 3, 4, 5. Initiative. That's yours.
He can't do anything until
right, the end of next turn.
End of next turn. I'm going to pass again.
Okay, let me look over everything here. Did that. Took care of that. Got those out of the way. Prevented those digging in. Moved over there. I think my mental checklist is complete for today, so I am going to pass as well. And we will end the day. And that's perfect timing. We're right at just over an hour. So hit the recover button. Oh, actually, I get to build a bridge if I wish. So I will build a bridge. And the only qualified candidates I have are here and here. And I guess Williams, not Williams. Oh yeah, no, I already moved the artillery. So just those two. I think, yeah, we're gonna put it here. Slocum will try a bridgehead again. And he's going to get that. And here is recover. Good. And we are ready for turn 5. And I can't believe it, man. We were just talking offline, and we could continue here. Thank you for the compliment, Jason. But yeah, if you roll sixes in combat, then you're going to have a good day. I mean, what's unusual about this one, I think, in the last couple of ones, I was rolling sixes, I was hot, but then Roger would also roll a six. So this one, at least, there's a mismatch. So we have random events. I think I rolled the last one. So why don't you take this one, Roger? See what it has.
It's a 6, which is
Union logistical delay. That can't be good.
you receive no replenishment attempts in this ammunition phase.
Gosh. Okay.
So that doesn't hurt you too much.
No, not at all. All right. But you, however, you do get your 4 attempts. So we are moving on to.
We got more than 4 units.
I know. So pick them, choose them wisely, and I guess you have no impediments to your supply route either, but they are exhausted. So +1 to those
+1.
rolls.
And so we'll do roads. We'll attempt roads. So he's going to lose his check mark.
Yep.
Well, where's Early at? So I'll try him next for my second attempt. He does not recover. Can I try multiple units?
Yeah. Basically, I mean, and that's
two attempts per unit. So I'll try him again for my third attempt, and he fails. And that's it for him. So then I'll try Mahoney. He does get his artillery back. Now, this doesn't affect them until they're out of check marks. So
yeah.
So they've got some fight. Well, they're probably out of the fight anyway at this point. Okay. That's the ammunition phase.
Yes, it is. All right. Now we have leader transfers. Okay. I'll tell you. Hooker is not doing much for me here, and having that 4, it's 50-50, and I don't have enough units over on that side to warrant moving him away from Fredericksburg. So Hooker's going to stay. Everybody else is going to stay. I'm good.
I'll move the claws back up to Lee. I'm going to move Lee down to Rhodes and Colquitt. That's all I'm going to do, I guess.
All right. Then we are ready for the action cycle. Oh, actually, any attachments?
I was thinking I could have consolidated some guys, but if I understand the rules, I can't do that. They have to be 8 or larger. So Wright and Perry, plus that would pull Anderson over to them if I create that division. So I think I want him as a leader.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a right way to be utilizing that rule, but I'm not seeing it.
Gotcha.
So that's it for me.
Okay. Then we are ready. Why don't you give us the first roll?
Okay. That's yours.
All right. Well, Slocum then will activate Williams and Geary. Geary will come out of his entrenchments. Here is the movement +1. 6. Fantastic. They will cross the river, and then Williams will go 1, 2, and it's 3 to cross with an additional 2. So he will not have enough to get over there, because it'd be 5 more. So yeah, that's fine. Initiative, that's yours.
I'll have Jackson activate Rhodes. Here's his movement. It's 5 movement points. Lee and Jackson will travel with Rhodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to Harrison's depot. So wait a second. That's 8 plus 8.5. Yeah. It's 2 to get in there. Initiative. That's fine. Jackson with Rhodes again. Well, that's what we're talking about. They're just going to go He's going to pick up fatigue. He's going to roll for Mark. She's okay. They'll go to there. Where's Lee? There's Mr. Lee. Initiative. That's yours.
Okay. I will bring Williams to 2. And he will just cross the river. Initiative. Mine. Okay. 27 against. We'll have Williams and Geary attempt an assault. Go up 1. I'm going to attempt to assault Sims. Sims. Here's the assault attempt. They both come in. So we have +1 assault, +1 tactical. We have a 27 to 5, so it's a ratio of 5 to 1, so +4 ratio. Don't have any. I don't think I have any. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. No flank. Then -1 creek, and I've got artillery covered at 5 to 1. So I see 6 up, 1 down, +5.
I believe that's right. Yeah.
Okay. +5. 10.
Damn. Wow.
Wow.
So that's a +9 result. On 5 is 3 DR.
Double demoralized.
So he's gonna pick. He's gonna lose 3. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna go 3 fatigues. 1, 2, 3. Gonna flip his manpower. And he's gonna go to demoralize. And he's gonna lose an artillery. And retreat. He can go 1 to there. Yes, down as that. 2 to there. 3 to there. 4 to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll go 5 and 6, and he'll join those other demoralized guys there.
No problem. I will send Geary into that space. Okay. Let's see. What if you? Yes. 15. That covers. Okay. Initiative. That's yours.
Okay. Well, I think we've got to do this because this is just not going well. I think I need to get Slocum out of there and hopefully destroy that bridge. So Jackson will take Rhodes and Gordon. Here's the attempt. It does obviously come off. So I've got types +1. Ratio is 15 to 14, so ratio is covered. I've got 5 pieces of artillery or 3, so artillery is covered. There's no flank. Now, I think the question is I can either use the Lee or the Jackson bonus.
Yep, one of them.
So I will use the Lee bonus. I should be able to use both, but that's just annoying. So after all this, I see a final of a +2. Okay, +2. 7.
No. Here's defense. Hey! 6 all day. I'll take it. They stand.
Okay, it's gonna hurt some more.
So we're both gonna lose ammo on that. Let's see.
So that's a what's that result? +1 result. On I went in with 15s. It's gonna be probably some more manpower loss.
1D,
Yep.
1D.
1D.
Yep.
So we both lose some ammunition.
Yep. That is Williams. He is flipped.
He's gonna
lose a manpower.
disorganize.
And we both take 1.
And now the question, if I take it off of Gordon, I guess? But he doesn't lose his entrenchments, or does he lose his
He does
entrenchments
not.
for
No,
joining?
it's only if he leaves the hex.
Okay, well, he certainly didn't leave the hex. That's really annoying. Okay, so that's going to be, so that's Rhodes and Gordon. And I lose another manpower. And you lose another manpower. Initiative. Yours.
Well, Meade has been doing stellar work, so I feel like I need to. Yeah, so I'm going to have Meade activate Griffin, Sykes, their artillery corps, and one of the reserves. They're going to roll for movement. That's fine. And so artillery reserve will go first. They're going to go into there. The 5th is going to go in there. And then Sykes is extend march +1. Flips. Goes into there. And then Griffin's extend. He's okay. That's more important. He goes into there. Okay. Initiative. That's yours.
So you'd right now have a +1 flank.
+1 flank. Yep.
If I give you Fredericksburg, confirm that's worth 4 points. I have Jackson activate sub 2 and Hill. Sub 2's going to go there. Hill's going to go 1, 2, 3. He has 2 remaining, which is not enough to get in there.
Right.
No. Yep, he needed 1 more pip. It's okay. Initiative, that's mine. Take Hill. There's his movement. Now he gets a 6. Wow. I don't have enough to cover your artillery. He's just going to do a min move to there. Initiative. That's yours.
So 16, and I have 9. So I guess I need to make it as untenable as possible without orphaning Geary. So I will activate Geary, and we'll be prudent. Not gonna do it this juncture. Geary moves. Oh, look at that beautiful move. Um, just for grins, I will transfer to Geary. And here's his extended march of +2. Oh, just +1. Just +1. He's fine. Do I want to make something of this now? Maybe today's the day. Do we take Fredericksburg now? You're 15. I'm a 13. But I got a +1. No. Let's be prudent. Let's bring back.
Is that clear terrain, or is that considered a...
It's clear. Yeah, it's the underlying under the town. So yeah, with all of that, we're just gonna bring back, and he's gonna flip, and then that way, if you attack me, I've made it even harder for Hill and Jackson and all them. All right, initiative. That's yours.
Can activate Colston. This is his entrenchments. Here's his movement. It's enough to go to there. Initiative. That's fine. Wow. It's just like, what do I give up here if I give up that? Let's do this first. Let's see what happens. We're going to take Stewart. It's going to activate F. Lee.
Oh, this guy again.
Here's his movement +3. Damn. 7. Here's his extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I count that right?
2
1,
for leaving my
2,
zoc.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's done there. Initiative.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Ah!
Okay.
Stuart.
All right, Mac. Ooh. Let's let's have the first PA. Here's movement. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Might as well just make it harder. Initiative. There you go.
Oh, here we go. Stuart. Flee. There he gets the number.
Oh, come on.
Could have gotten that. Could have used that before. So that's 12, 15. Here's his extend plus 1, right? He's okay. So he's going to go 1, 2, 4, 5. He has enough left for prepared attack.
Mm-hmm.
So the type's going to be a +1. Tactical is a +2. For a final of a +3.
+3. Ah!
Yes.
Come on, baby. Oh. Alright, so it's +4. Well, yeah, so he evaporates, he delete. And lo and behold, another 5 points for you.
We're going to stumble into the supply station and destroy it.
Super soldier, huh? Alright, so I'm going to give you back up to 6.
Okay. Making it a little harder on you.
I'll take that. There you go. Delete.
Initiative. That's mine. What's he at? T3?
Yes.
Your guys are way up there, but they could probably come down. Do I care if he evaporates? Not particularly. So we'll take him T4. Because he'll lose 1, right? Probably on this, but he might pick up another depot. So that's 9, 12 movement points.
Alright.
This would be a +3 to this extend march.
Yep.
So he's going to lose a manpower. But he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
I think there's a flaw in the design, Ed Beach. I mean, come on.
Maybe somebody should have been defending their rear.
I wasn't gonna get. I mean, Stuart +12. Come on. All right. So I'll give you another 5. So you're up to 11. Straight victory points. Flip this. Not that. Flip this. Flip. Okay. So I'm. Let's do a quick law. Let's see. You've got 11. I've got 9. So +2 to the good, -11. So I'm at net -9.
So you've got the core across the river points.
Yeah, but that's only going to get me 14. So that gets me to 5. And then what? And then what? I get 7 more for those. That's 12. And then what? I got to beat the hell out of you.
You got the depot. You get points for Hanover Depot.
Yeah, but gotta get you out of there.
Combined flanks is worth 6. I mean, you still got a lot of points
Right.
on the board here.
Very, very difficult points to get at this point. But okay, as opposed to...
you've got plenty of guys across the river with more to come.
Yeah. All right. But time is now a factor. And you just...
Yeah, I gave myself a chance, basically, is what I feel like. But there's still one more depot to destroy. And then you can't recover your ammunition. Ha!
Mm-hmm. Will someone rid me of this interminable cavalryman? All right, provost guards. I got 2 left, so the fact that
you
you
have 2
just
depots left. Where's the other one?
there's one under the provost guard.
Oh, okay.
So you can dig the hole even deeper for me. Why not? And this doesn't have the. In this game, I can't voluntarily get rid of the depots. So, well, there you go, people. Stewart doing what Stewart does, hit and fade. That's just so ridiculous. 10 points just like that. That really does put me on my back foot. I mean, that scatters all of my like methodical step by step planning. Now I got to take more risks than I want. Good on you, sir. I guess we're gonna just meet cavalry with cavalry. So I'm gonna start bringing mine over. Wyndham. This is, I know Holger's like, oh, well, how are you using the cavalry? Because I'm resting them. All right, Wyndham, march. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Initiative. 9. Sergeant. Comes out of entrenchments. Movement. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Initiative. 9. Bushbeck. He's going to come out of entrenchments. Movement straight. At least he's across the Rappahannock. Initiative. Yours?
Take the 3rd Virginia. Go 9. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 8 and 9. That's a restricted sock, so you can do that. Initiative. That's yours.
Kilpatrick. Marches. Movement. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Initiative. Yours?
You want to take Kilpatrick to fatigue 4, of course. W.H. Lee, get him, back him up a little bit. He goes 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he'll go 6 into Brock Road. Initiative. That's mine. Let me look and see what I got here for problems. Child's here. Take Colston again with Jackson. Yeah, that's fine. He's just going to go 1 and 2 to the frontage road, putting behind a creek. Initiative. That's yours.
Okay. Let's get Kilpatrick again. Movement. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Initiative. Yours?
I'm going to pass for the moment.
Okay. Davis. Comes out of entrenchments. Movement. 3. 1, 2, 3. Initiative. Yours?
I'll take Colquitt, Teague 1, and he's just going to make a mid-move on top of Thomas. Initiative, that's mine. I'll pass.
Take Wyndham to 2. Movement. 7. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. Initiative. Mine. Davis. Movement. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Initiative. Not going to move Buford. I'm going to let him recover. Reynolds will activate Wadsworth. Movement. 4. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Initiative. Yours?
Yes.
Reynolds will activate Wadsworth again. Movement. 4. And transfer to him. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Initiative. Yours.
I'll pass again.
Okay. And Reynolds will take Wadsworth to 3. Movement. 2. That figures. Extended march. He's okay. We'll just do 1 and 2 to there. I have 1 point left. What would you like to do?
How big are you? 14. Yeah, we'll cav retreat out of there.
Okay. And you're -4.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Well,
This time you want.
I lose that point. Boo!
So he's going to go 1 to there, 2 to there, 3 and 4.
All right. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll pass again for now.
Macintosh. Movement. 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Initiative. I'll let Devin recover. Macintosh again. Movement. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Initiative. Yep. Pass again. Okay. Macintosh.
Yep, pass it.
Macintosh will go there. Movement. Just enough. Here's extended march. Flips.
Does he?
Yeah.
This okay.
Plus 1. Yep. 1, 2,
Plus
and
1.
3. All right. Initiative. That is mine. Is there anything else I want to do today? I don't really want Colquitt and them to. Couch is going to activate Hancock, French. I'm sorry, Hancock, Gibbon, and the artillery reserve 2. So French will stay behind. So, boom, boom. Come out of entrenchments. Here is movement. 5. They're just going to go there, and there, and there. Okay. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll have Jackson activate sub 2. Here's their movement. 7. Jackson, I guess Lee will go with all sub 2. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have to stop there. Initiative. That's yours. Didn't quite get there in time. Should have been doing that earlier. Couch is only a 5. That's unfair, I think, to him historically. I don't think he was a bad corps commander.
Couch will activate everybody. And we will attempt an assault on the redoubt there. So here's the assault attempt. And I can bring 1 in. Terrible. That just tracks, doesn't it? But we'll have to take Gibbon. So Gibbon will go in. So we've got a +1 assault, +1 tactical, right? Both of them are 2. Yep. So +1 tack. And then I've got ratio cover. No. Yeah, I've got ratio covered.
You got ratios covered.
Have it. And you've got 3 pieces of artillery to my 2 in clear. That's a -2. So I see a straight attack. +0.
Final 0, yeah. I was trying to get Jackson up there. I should have been seeing that coming earlier. I didn't.
Yeah. Here's +0. That's a 2. Yeah, that's a -1. Okay. Oh. But that is enough to.
They get 2 fatigues.
2 fatigues. And I'm 14, so I take a D. And that was Gibbon that loses artillery. Gibbon gets 1 increase, and then he loses 1. Just a second, Phoebes. Loses 1, flips. D's out.
So we're both at 11.
All right, initiative. Okay. Feel like I gotta try that again. You got 2 fatigues on that one?
Yeah, so Thomas went to fatigue 2 and Colquitt went to fatigue 3.
Okay.
I still have, so I'm still at 9.
I'm actually gonna take a shot at Fredericksburg now. So I got my flank. Yes.
No, not
Yes.
Fredericksburg.
All right. All right, Mead. This is it. This is your moment. He's going to activate everybody in the hex. I'm going to do that. So here's his assault attempt on McClaws. And they can all come in.
Nice.
So that is 17, 21 to your 15. So that's covered. I got plenty of artillery. 9, 10, 11 to your 8. So plus 8 in clear. Do I get anything for that? Clear plus 8. Yeah, I got a plus 2, but I roll a die. Good. All right, so here's the die roll for artillery. So I get a plus 2 to this roll. Okay.
Oh.
So plus 1.
Never seen that.
Yeah, neither have I, man. Yeah, artillery duel in the open. So plus 1 assault. Tactical is even. Ratios covered. I get plus 2 for arty and clear. And I have a plus 1 final flank, I think. I counted that right.
Because you have 5 hexes covered.
Actually, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one will come. No, it's no flank. Yeah.
No flank. Yeah,
no
they
flank.
Both come off. Yeah, sorry.
So, no, that's right. Plus 3. So I see just a plus 3 attack. Do I want to try to... No, I don't want to try to overwhelm you. I'll just do it with a plus 3. Plus 3. Here we go. There you go. 9.
Oh, wow. Man, how many 6s today for you? That's great.
That's number 3 or 4.
Yeah, well, at least I didn't roll a 1 that time.
That's right. That's right. All right. So it's a plus 4. And that's...
I've got 5, so that's another manpower loss for me.
And I've got 12. I said 21, right? 5. Yes, 21. 21 plus 4 is 1 for me. So you lose 1, I lose 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 12 to 11. 2, 3. It's a demoralization. I lose some manpower. And I lose entrenchments. So let's see. Well, my retreat is straightforward, I believe. I've got to check off. And that's not McClaws. That's actually who's the underlying guy, Barksdale. Well, my retreat path is fairly straightforward. I gotta go further away 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there.
Okay.
Fredericksburg Falls.
5. Yeah, the whole stack will advance in. Okay. And initiative. That's mine. Well, do we take another crack at Colquitt? Or do we consider ourselves lucky? You're not going to dig in, so that's something. So we're right at the 2-hour mark. I'm going to pass.
I'm going to launch an assault.
Do it! Do it! I'm here! Come on, kill me!
Activating Thomas for movement to attack Fredericksburg. You're passing. I believe I will pass as well.
Excellent. Boy, what a day, man. I rolled, I know at least 3 6s in combat. Maybe 4. I'll see it in editing, but I know 2 of them were very painful because you rolled a 1 or a 2. So, very, very significant combat highs for the Union as we pivot over into our final discussion for the day. But let's do our wrap up here. Let's do recovery. Bridge building. I have 2 bridges out, so I cannot do any bridges, and we'll just hit the recover in sunshine. All is recovered, and we will do our next random event. Make sure we are on May 2nd. Turn 6 coming up. So I will roll our next random event, see what we get for the week to think about for improved Union logistics. All right? What does that mean? I'm guessing it's I
Probably
get
just
an
need
extra
to get
roll probably on.
yeah, or something. Yeah, it's not what I was hoping for me. I needed you get double the usual number of ammunition replenishment
Wow, so
attempts.
12
So,
attempts. Jeez.
and you've only got what a couple guys that are out of
3.
ammo right now.
Yeah, Gibbons down 1, Shirts and Williams. So,
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys that have one check mark.
okay. Well then
Uh,
we will swing over into our wrap up for the day. I'm going to let you take point on this one since you took it on the chin for a lot of it. So what do you say about today? Except for Stewart. We
uh,
won't talk about Stewart.
yeah, yeah. The combat. I think I won one combat. Uh, and after that, it kind of and I won another one on. Actually, I won two. I won at the Redoubt there, Mares Heights, to defend that hex. That was good. But other than that, you just pushed. Like I said, it was going to be a glacier, and you just kept, hitting. And I was hoping to get a nice counterattack on Slocum. I thought that was a good attack. It just did not go my way at all. And I was hoping to get who was that you had? Geary maybe was potentially in danger there. Getting him trapped on the wrong side of the river, surrounded by my guys, but that didn't happen. Obviously, yeah, it was kind of. I had to see what Stewart was going to do there. I was kind of like, okay, what do I give up? And I decided, well, let's see what Stewart can help me out. And I couldn't have hoped for anything better than that than to take out
Ugh.
2 depots.
10
That
points.
was,
Just it's such cheap points too. It just drives me crazy. It's like, oh, all he's got to do is
yeah,
roll really well and get around me. It's like, oh, damn it.
yeah. And he got a great roll to make the attack on Aquia Creek. So yeah, that definitely, changed the game a little bit, but you've now taken Fredericksburg. I haven't counted your core that you have across. You currently have 1, 2, 3, 4 core successfully across the river with another one about to happen.
Yeah. So
So
12 to 16 points positive, right?
yeah. So and you've got a manpower loss on me. So right now, my spreadsheet with the destruction of the railroads and the Frederick occupied and your core across the river, you've got 2 points, which sounds we're on what turn 6.
Yeah.
So you have 4 turns to go to just keep. You'll probably get the combined flanks probably because you've got just so much manpower now to combine that. And I don't know if I can hold on to Chancellorsville. I think now it's just going to be difficult. I think for me to hold on here. It's just confined space with entrenching is going to be key. So I've got to try to keep guys fresh to dig in, to try to hold on to the depot, try to hold on to Chancellorsville, try to hold. I'm like, there's just so many things that could go wrong right now.
Well, I think your analogy of a glacier is pretty apt because once I figured out how to just get a little steady progress forward, just a couple of successes, checking off my checklist, like, all right, let's get this, let's get that, the small low hanging fruit, try to get that first. I'm still concerned that with the loss of 3 depots, that's 15 points in the hole. So that means I have to get to 33 total points in this for a marginal if you're doing the net adjustment. It's going to be really close. I think that's going to be a significant deciding factor, and of course, uh, having the whole wilderness flank off of your mindset, where you're not doing anything, I'm not doing anything, I'm not too worried about a great flank march, things like that. But the combined flanks is significant, but there's several obstacles. There's Hood, there's Anderson. So I mean, at least have this portion of the Fredericksburg line connected. Okay, can I hold it? And yeah, I get worried with 5 full turns remaining that I am doing well on combat, but that's only because of dice luck. And I mean, so these are very small margins on these attacks, +1, +2, with lots of bodies in the mix. So they
Yeah.
can easily generate as many manpower losses for the attacker as the defender, and I don't like that. Everyone knows I don't like that, but yay, I've been fortunate today. And Stewart notwithstanding, That's fine. You know, and even I was like, well, come on, little shavers. First Pennsylvania, I had one pip left, and I went this way, and I should have gone this way. That way, you'd have to get stuck there and attack, and perhaps, I mean, you still based on that roll, you +9, I think, result. That would have given you enough opportunity with another fatigue to force you. But you know, if you had one manpower instead of two, you may have evaporated in extended march. But if. So either way, I thought this one was gosh, but the Belle Plaine one was just a poke in the eye. It's like, come on, man, come on. So yeah, that's why we play, of course. You know.
Well, and I think for me, a lesson, that I'm certainly going to take is don't forget that Stuart can do that, and use some of these Cav guys to pull them back. But I just did a quick, the game for you is still well within reach in terms of points. There's the points are on the table for you to get, and especially you've got so many guys. I've got to avoid a surround, retreat losses.
Yeah, I think once this amoeba starts spreading out a little bit here, I think I can start working a little bit from that. But just having them all stacked right there, I get nervous about that. And as the Confederate player, you should be like, "Ooh, that's salivating," because you make a low odds attack, and it's like, well, you can shut down a big Union stack that way. I've seen it so many times in tournament play. I'm not giving you any ideas. Don't do that.
Well, it's now it's because that was what I was looking at with okay, could Stuart do something for me? Boy, did he. So now it's like it went from I gotta try to make something happen to I can now play a little more ropey dopey. I can now kind of lean on the ropes a little bit, and today was my morale check was really going down because you were getting those +1s and getting great results on a -1 attack and got great result. But to some extent, I kind of saw it coming because I said I had a great session yesterday, and I know I'm going to have a terrible session today. But well played, sir, on everything. I think you just did a really nice job of taking advantage of every opportunity that you had and making it painful for me today.
Well, I appreciate that. It's so funny that for you, all of that shook you a little bit. For me, it was just watching Stuart go through like warm butter. It was like, really? Come on. I have to go back and go, dear Ed, this is so wrong. But that's exactly right. That's Stuart. That's what he wanted to do with his big plumage, right? Look where I can go. I'm going to run all the way around the enemy.
So now I don't mind if he gets his unit knocked off, because now I can bring him back over here where I need him.
In Chancellorsville enjoying hot chicory. All right, well, folks, we're going to leave you here, and we will come back with turn number 6. I'm sure it will be very exciting final 5 turns, and this one is going pretty briskly, so I suspect maybe 2 more sessions of this. Roger, I will be out next week, so we're going to leave him hanging for a couple of weeks. Okay. And we'll come back. So those of you who are watching this now will know that we're not there, and those of you who see this on social media will be like, "Where are they?" And we love that. I really appreciate that. I feel loved in my cockles. But everyone that's watching this, thank you so much for joining us in this continued campaign play, and for always supporting the channel. However you do it, if you're clicking the like and subscribe, that's awesome, because last time with the first session of this was probably one of our most successful just rollouts of a new campaign. I mean, we had really high retention rate on, I don't know, people don't care about this, but organically people were watching for longer than a certain amount of minutes, which is amazing on YouTube. That's the metric I use. Plus we just had a lot of views, and so it skyrocketed right to the top of our monthly playlist. So thank you so much for watching. Those of you who want to kick in a buck or two, there's a link for it below. Here are the nice people, very generous people who give it to that effort, and don't feel compelled to, but it's always appreciated if you throw a buck in the tip jar. And Roger, my friend, good work today. Damn you, Stuart!
Yeah, well played by you as well, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. I'll try to remember that.
See you then. Take care, man.
Okay, bye.